This is very frustrating. Very. This is very, very frustrating for me. We were doing so good without technical difficulties tonight, but then, and I'm starting to come to terms with what I think it is. So I have a USB outlet which can carry more USBs, um, storage kind of stuff. Um, but that might be just greater some more output than what my computer can handle. So sometimes maybe it disconnects the hard drive. Thankfully, I think the hard drive reconnected and nothing was lost, because that is so much would be lost. So much would be lost, and I would probably scream. Um, but yeah, anyways, let me boot up the game again. And I apparently I got the 3 trading cards I got from this game were all the same trading card. Really fucking funny. Really fucking funny. But let me get this game all started again. Oh, why is it booting up on that screen? No, thank you. And then we F4 to change displays. There. And then let me classical. There you go. We're probably gonna have to repeat a scene or two, but that is fine. I'm completely fine with that. Just because I don't really care. Yeah, I don't care if I lose my quick save state. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna have to do this part again. That's fine. That's a-okay. That is a-okay. I can just skip through most of it. Because we read it. We've done it. We've done it before. It's not that bad. Oh, yes, I can skip. And we, the audio should have been fine, assumedly, but still. Okay, let me get to the part where, but I can still, okay, this is the part. Can I still hardly believe that Mr. Karuta did those things? I almost want the memory I saw to have been wrong or something. You trusted Mr. Karuta too, didn't you, Front Life? Maybe I did. But I did see something that made it worth going to see the Karuta route. But more content warnings for that too. Karuta's grave. Yes. Where is this? The screen is lit up. I was satisfied as first. I enjoyed being loved by all, but suddenly it all felt hollow. It wasn't me who everyone loved. It was my mask. I don't want to be playing this bastard. I don't want to be playing him.
Mr. Karuta is totally the best. A little mysterious, but that only makes him that much better. Much better. Lucky Ayaka, having him for homeroom. I'm so jealous. Mr. Karuta, you're just so handsome. He's got a great face. Way prettier than any of those boys. Ugh. He's got great personality to boot. Totally kind of reliable. That's his biggest charm. He's not all appearance. It's fucking Ted Bundy. What the fuck? Damn it. It's every single time. It's always handsome, great face. Those idiotic girls. This isn't my face. Oh, hi, Kurta. I don't really want you here. Found a yearbook. Karuta? Could this be Mr. Karuta? Why did you even come to school, Karuta? It's Karuta. Just you being here stinks up the class. Go home, maggot. Go home, maggot! She dropped her handkerchief. Should I give it to her? Huh? What is it?
You dropped your handkerchief.
No way, you! Karuta touched it!
Huh?
Don't just think my things with those filthy hands of yours.
I'm sorry. I'll give it back.
I don't want it back now. You're gross! Karuta, you jerk, you're making girls cry. You're the worst. Don't even bring your grubby mitts to school. No one accepts me.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Was that from Mr. Kurata's past?
No one accepts me.
Boo-hoo. Why does everyone avoid me? I won't stand for people rejecting me.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What should I do?
Wait a little more.
You can't escape. Okay, thank you for actually having a checkpoint, game. That's actually very nice of her. Why does everyone avoid me? I won't stand for people rejecting me. Leave. Oh, wonderful. Meow, it's you, Catboy.
Why? Why does everybody reject me? I hate it. I can't stand it. I'm so sad. I'm so... Don't think this way. I'm so sad. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I can't. I can't. This is a story. It's wounded. You look so frail. You look so frail. I need to get you to a hospital. Hang in there.
I'm gonna help you.
I'm meatwad now. I'm meatwadding.
I'm sorry, but she's beyond saving.
No! I'm sorry. If only I had found you sooner, maybe I could have helped you. Meow.
Boo-hoo.
No one ever accepts me. That's what I thought. But she was different.
She was different. God damn it, she was different.
You really are gonna eat in a place like this, loser? This dump is perfect place for the Karuta, though, huh? You said it. Hey, say something. I just slapped your balls. You're lame. Let's go. Are you okay?
Takano?
Do you mind if I sit with you?
Huh?
It's okay if you don't want me. Sorry.
No, nothing like that.
So I can.
Okay. What do I do? What do I say? Takano's not saying anything either. Why did Takano talk to me? Takano's hands are so pretty.
Hey, do you always eat lunch here?
Yeah.
I see. It's nice here. It's quiet and calming.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What is it?
I couldn't do anything when you were being teased.
Don't.
Hey, can I come again tomorrow?
Huh?
We should eat lunch together from now on.
Huh? If you eat with me, you'll be teased.
I don't mind at all. I've decided I won't back down. I was feigning ignorance out of fear. I always turned away from reality, but I'm gonna stop. From now on, I'll protect you, Kurata.
What?
Am I bothering you?
No, this is not, but surely you can't. If you get teased because of me, I feel guilty. And having a girl protecting me, I'll just be teased more. I guess so.
I'm sorry.
But I really appreciate the thought.
Sorry for bringing it up.
No, it's...
Still, it won't change that I want to protect you, Kurata. Come to me anytime you're in trouble. I'll help you with anything.
Kano. Thank you. God damn, thank you.
Hey, I want to know you better, Kurata. She was the first to accept me. I was so happy.
We met there every day afterward. We didn't talk to each other. We just spent time together. Conversations wasn't necessary. My heart was at ease with her there. We were happy.
That cloud looks like a sheep.
So it does.
It's cute.
Yeah. Takano's smiling. She's cute too.
I loved her hands, and her voice, and her smile. I fell for her. My first love.
I love Takano. Yes, I do. I really do. I love her. Love. Takano.
Mm-hmm. Garuda? What's going on? Let go.
Takano, I love you.
What?
I'm sorry. I love you, Takano. I love you, Takano.
I'm sorry. Why? I thought you were the one person who would accept me. Why? Why? Look, I'm really sorry. I wasn't getting close to you with, that kind of intention. I just felt bad for you, Kurata. Sorry, it's nothing. We should stop meeting here, okay? No. Why won't anyone accept me? Yeah! Why won't anyone accept me? Kuruda, stop! Why? Somebody help! Kuruda, what are you doing? No one accepts me. No one. Boo-hoo. You overreacted. You think I'm disgusting too, don't you? I do. I think you're a sad, pathetic whelp of a man. Mm-hmm. You fucker. Why? Why does no one accept me? Why? Teacher. My face. I thought if I changed my face, that would change too. And yes, things did change. It was a complete turnaround. Everyone welcomed me. I was accepted by others at last. I was happy, but I soon realized it was me who people were welcome to. It was this face. No one looked inside me. It was always my appearance. This fabricated face. This isn't me. It's not me who was loved. It's fake face. I've never been loved for me. That's not true, teacher. Everyone always said that Mr. Kuroda is a kind and reliable teacher. Everyone? And I know it too, that you're a nice person at heart. I don't agree. That you're a nice person at heart, Mr. Kuroda, even though things went astray. And I like that about you myself. What? Teacher, you don't have to be sad. Everyone, we all love the kind teacher of yours. Wow! Sleeping peacefully. This kitty was happy being cared for in its last moments. The only reason I did that, the only reason I even did that was because apparently the kitty gets resurrected. I wanted that. To think Mr. Kuruda had such a past. I thought he was cruel, but he had a kind side too. He had his enigmas, to be sure, but he always thought of everyone. I can't know what he really thought of us all, but we all respected Mr. Kuruda. I think the students' feelings got through to him. Yeah, I wonder if it's for the best. I don't regret freeing Mr. Kuruda's spirit, but I feel like I betrayed Misao. Front life, I really admire what a softie you are. Softie? Is that how you see me? I'll always be your friend, Front Life, don't worry. Thank you. I just don't like that. I don't like, oh, but he was kind. He had a kind side. Yeah. Okay. He had a kind side. He was not perfect. I get that. I'm trying to rationalize this in my head, even though I don't think the writing's just super great. trying to rationalize this in my head. He's not a perfect guy. He's not great. He had some trauma. He was bullied. But that doesn't excuse the shit he did. I don't think the game's trying to say it excuses the shit he did. It's just saying that his spirit should be freed and that there should be, I don't know. I feel like there should just be more said that he was not a good person in the end, because he's not a good person in the end. Like, literally the Ayaka pin right outside confirms he's not a good person. But whatever. Mr. Nigawara? You're off to convince Misao, I see. That's not it. I mean, my desire to save Misao is genuine, but I've been thinking it might not be quite that. And about what I really want to do. I have something I want to tell Misao. That's why I'm going to see her. Ah, the spirit of youth. It seems to have taken you completely. Utterly worthless. Huh? Take this. It's a hand mirror. I think it may prove useful. I wonder what for. I just really don't like that writing. I really, really don't like that writing. I really don't like it. I don't think that's a satisfying conclusion for Kurata. I don't think it's satisfying to write like a sob story for him, because he shouldn't be a sympathetic character. He really shouldn't. Like, literally all the known serial killers and serial SAers in history have like very sympathetic backstories, but not like really fucked up childhoods. I wouldn't say sympathetic. Really fucked up childhoods, really fucked up pasts, and that led to what they are, and that leads back to my whole discussion, which I guess it was in the previous stream now. My whole discussion of we need better mental health shit in general in society, and we need better like reformation programs, but like they're once they do the heinous acts, once they've committed such heinous atrocities, murder SA to the extent that he did, it's just not kosher. It's not a satisfying conclusion. There's ways I feel like you could make it about freeing his spirit from torment and shit without doing like forgiving him and saying he's kind. Actually, he was a kind person all along. I just don't agree with it. Toma's grave. Toma's grave? Wait, so Toma's in here? So Misao is haunting Toma to drag him into the other world. Yeah, touch it. It's just not good writing. Misao! Stay back. The others can go free, but I won't give you Toma. Why fuss over Toma? He was just playing you. I know that, and I hate him for it. But Toma, I hate him so much, yet I love him. It's strange. If you love Toma, then free him for his sake. From life, you love him too, don't you? I just had an idea, Front Life. You should stay here too. I'm sure we can get along here. The three of us happy together. No, I can't. Toma. Huh? Wow, monster! Toma? It's just me, Misao. I'm not a monster. Wow, go away, monster! Toma. We can't live happily together. Misao, look at yourself in this mirror. How do you think you look? I can't be.
This is... me? Oh, no. Misao. No, don't look at me! Hey. Why does all this happen to me? What did I ever do? Tell me! Misao. I wanted to live a full life. I wanted to be happy with someone. I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm scared. I'm here for you. I'll be by your side. We can't have 3, but I know us 2 can be happy. Love life, why would you? Because we're friends, aren't we? Friends? Yeah, friends. Love life. We'll always be together. Yeah.
It's cute. Super cute. Super cute.
Love life, thank you. Misao. Was it a dream? Thank you. No, it wasn't. Misao, I'll never ever forget you.
And that's the end of the game. I have a lot of thoughts about this game. I have very, very positive thoughts, and I have really, really negative thoughts. And I even felt that way, I think, when I was a kid, but it wasn't... Oh, there's a story going on back here. What the fuck is going on back there? That's super cute. That's super cute. That's a super cute end screen. Gallery has been unlocked. And that's super cute too. I'm gonna mute the game audio. I'm gonna go back to this, and then I'm going to quit the game, and then I'm gonna talk about what I think about Misao. And I don't think there's any bonus stuff that I have to do for this one. I don't think so. So that's gonna be kind of actually really nice. So Misao is really, really fun. I think it's super fun. It does get a little tedious with how random the deaths are. Like, there's no warning for some of the deaths, and like, you don't have, like, you're almost expected to quit save every second. And while that's fine, I think you need to make the deaths more, like, sensical, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't even have to be sensical, because Witch's House has deaths that aren't sensical, but they work, I guess, because you have, like, a choice. You have a choice of, like, you get a dialogue box that's like, do you want to do this? And then you realize maybe not. Whereas in Misao, it's just like, oh, you stepped in the wrong spot, and it's quick, and it's just instantaneous. And then you're back to the quick save. That was a bit tedious, I will admit. That was a bit tedious. I think I even found that tedious when I originally played the game. However, the deaths themselves, super funny, super cool a lot of times too. And there's some genuinely really scary moments as well, like extremely like good like visual like subtle horror. Not subtle. I mean they're fast and they punch, but very good horror. Very very good horror. Like parts. It's not overall good horror. I think Witch's House is the scariest still out of all of them. The atmosphere in that game is fantastic. But I want to point out the writing. And I think the writing was also this way in Mad Father. I just think it's his writing style. There is a lot of moments where it's very like you see a message trying to be portrayed, and there's some really good concepts, and there's some really good like dialogue, there's some really good moments, and like it's a fun universe he's created. Or I think it's a he, I'm pretty sure it's Sen. So super cool universe he's created, and like I hope that endings credit stuff is teasing for another entry in his franchise. I think these games are fun as fuck. However, his handling on serious subject matters such as generational trauma and SA and all these things, and like not the best. He does some of it good. He does some of it really, really good, but not the best. Not the best way of handling it. And if you're gonna do it in a game, or in any form of media, you have to give it your all to do the best you can. And again, I'm not saying that this game is bad. This game is fantastic. I think the art style, everything about this game is super good, except those moments. Like I think the whole Karada like storyline, and especially in the truth, is such bullshit. It's such bullshit, and you did not need they did not need to make Karada a sympathetic character at all. He could have just been the villain. The Mad Father, the father, he's not a sympathetic character overall. Like, I know there's some hidden stuff where the mom is more evil than the dad, but both of them are not sympathetic, and that goes into the fact of generational trauma. But then they do the twist with Aya, who's just continuing it, and like, I don't know. It's really good stuff. I love the concepts of the story. I love that they're silly with it. I love that there's just comedy horror. Essentially, it's comedy horror. Essentially, but then you have these very serious moments where it's really, really, like, most of the time it's hits. Like the ending for Mad Father where Robin, called Dio. I'm pretty sure his name is Dio in the original, but this creator likes changing names in the remastered versions. Go off, I guess. But Robin in the remastered version, you know, his line is like, people died here. Don't ever forget us. You know, all that stuff. Amazing writing. That shit sent shivers down my spine. The writing of Misao as a character, fantastic. I love Misao as a character. She is such a tragic character, and I wish she had a better ending for herself that wasn't just death, you know. And I love all the references to Mad Father. I love how the universes connect. And I love that connection so much. But like the Yoshinora, I think that's her name, Yoshinora, and Kurokara. I'm already forgetting the names. bully girl and teacher having redemption in the truth, in a sense. I guess you can excuse the bully for being a kid, but she did some messed up shit. Like, no joke. No joke. She did some horrible shit. Horrible shit. And yeah, maybe there was a chance to save her from that. And I'm speaking more on it. I can see Yoshinara being more forgivable because kids are sometimes the most fucking cruelest things on earth. I don't think I would ever forgive the extent that she went, but I can see the excuse for that. But Kurakara, what am I supposed to sympathize with there? Because you've already seen everything he's done. Ayaka, yeah, she's back in the in-scene thing. But he killed her. He also SA'd and murdered Misao. And chopped off her hands and kept them. And then like, obviously there's trauma there. Obviously there's some serious trauma there. Obviously there's some serious trauma there. But like, I don't know. I feel like that is an inexcusable character. An inexcusable character. In my opinion, that is an inexcusable character. And I think in the end of the day, because I think they're so wishy-washy with some of their writing, and that's no fault. I'm very bad with my writing too. Well, not bad, but wishy-washy. The same thing. Wishy-washy with my writing too. I get it. I completely get it. And I think he was sort of like leaving it up to air with the cat being resurrected instead of him. But the things the main character says, very frustrating. I'm wondering if the boy main character, that might be the bonus. There you go. The boy main character, the male character, maybe he has completely different opinions. I know the girl main character is more in touch with the demon side of herself, which is fun. It's a fun character trait. But I know the boy is like has hallucinations of the girl side, because the girl is the original main character. I don't know. I don't know what the point I'm trying to say is. I don't know why. I guess you can even ignore Kurata. You can ignore Kurata. He's not required to see the true ending. And that's fine. That's cool that they give players the choice. I just don't like him as a sympathetic character. I think that's my main issue. I don't like him as a sympathetic character. I really don't. I think he is much better as a non-sympathetic character. I think he's better as the antagonist, as the freak. Yeah, no, that's all I really have to say about this game. I loved it still. I think it's second. I think it's in terms of fun, because I feel like Mad Father just wasn't super fun. It was like cool for the story, really really cool for the story, but it wasn't fun. Witch's House, A tier, super fun, super atmospheric, short, sweet, doesn't leave too much for the imagination, doesn't go overboard with the story. It's simplistic, and I love that. I think it shined in its simplicity. Misao is second because I think it takes the best of both Mad Father and Witch's House, but there's still so much. There's other things that just kind of squander it. I think it's a classic, though. I do think it's a classic. A very good game, and it's totally worth it if you want to play a good RPG horror experience. I think it's totally worth it. I think you'll have a blast playing this game. And there's still a lot of achievements that I did not get. Let me see. Hide in the cardboard box. Refuse to help Yoshino. You see the bad ending. Clear the main game with the male protagonist. Clear truth with the male protagonist. Yeah, no. There's definitely a lot to like about Misao, and there's definitely a lot to dislike about Misao. When I was reading the reviews for this game on Steam, a lot of people really didn't like the storyline with Kurata. I agree with that. I think that's a fair point. I think that's a fair point. For Kurata not to be a super likable character and to think that he should, to make it like sympathetic and almost and say like, oh, he's kind and all that, is kind of a cop out. It's kind of a cop out. And it's, I get it that it's like, oh, this is my character, I made him, and it's hard to make a character that is zero redeemability because you as the author want to like your own characters, but there's sometimes something to like in the evilness of it. And I know that's really scary to say for a character like him, but if you do it in an interesting way, if you do it in an interesting, artistic, whatever flair way you want to do, that is the way to go about it. I think that is the way to go about it, and you can find a lot to appreciate in the character like that. You can find so much appreciation in a character that you love to hate. You love to hate because it is so much fun making evil characters. I'm making a shit ton of evil characters in my game that I'm making. And I really like them as characters. I'm really, really enjoying them. And they're irredeemable bastards. Which sometimes I think is the best way to go about it. It's just making an irredeemable bastard. The teacher should have been an irredeemable bastard. And I think you can explain his backstory. I think you can explain his backstory really well, actually. You can explain his backstory really, really, really well. And like you can even keep most of the same story beats, but just cut out all the shit about like, oh, but you're kind. Everyone saw you for being kind. Just cut that shit out. It's not needed. Anyways, I need to go to bed. I have work tomorrow. And I am so glad I could finish this game in one night, and it was just very smooth sailing. It wasn't long. I felt like Mad Father dragged at some points. Still love Mad Father. Still a great game. But it dragged. It definitely dragged. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to see whatever this guy does next. I really want them to make something else. Let me see if they even are. If there's something in their wish list, because I know a lot of their stuff is no, they don't have anything yet. Let me look it up. This will be my last thing for tonight. Let me look this up. Sin, Mad Father, author. Sin. Let me check his Twitter. Let me see what's going on here. 10th anniversary of Mad Father. Crazy. Let me see. I don't. I don't. Sin seems like a silly guy. A silly dude. Main account Sin old. Is there anything at all? Translate post. Is there anything at all indicating that he's making another one? Looks like it. It looks like he might be making something. That is interesting. That is very, very interesting. I don't know though. It could be something completely different and not Mad Father or Misao related. Anyways, I think those games are all great. I really don't want to come off as someone who didn't like the experiences. I really don't, because they're great games. They're fantastic. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. And is the writing perfect? Absolutely not. I think the most perfect writing in these series so far is Witch's House. And that's because they don't give you a lot. They don't... It's such a simplistic story. There's a demon. There's a girl who feels unloved by everyone and everything. So when the demon gives her powers, she goes, it's like, oh. And then she's sick, so she swaps bodies. Simple. And then you have Mad Father and Misao, who has a bit of dimension and otherworld and stuff and all that stuff, and it's fun. But then you get into the serious topics and you're like, we could maybe flip that around. Maybe we could just have a silly game with some like cool serious moments, but nothing like to the extent of like SA. Maybe none of that. And I don't want to think I'm rambling. I need to stop rambling. But this is the last thing. I don't want to make it also seem that you can't write about those subjects and you can't express those subjects. I think it just needs to be done with tact. That is all. And an appreciation that it's gonna be very divisive if you do one thing or not. You just have to have an appreciation of that. Either way, this was a lot of fun. I had a great time streaming tonight. Super, super fun game. And next stream will be IB, which again, Rebecca will be taking the helm for that one. I will still be here. I will be co-piloting, essentially. Don't remember anything from IB, but other than the story. And this one is another simplistic story that I just think hits good. We'll be doing IB, which will probably be a 2-parter, depends. And then we'll be doing Yumi Nikki, and then we'll be rounding this all out with Crooked Man. Keep an eye out. I am working on highlights for all these, and I'm also working on a complete, which will also have some bonuses. For instance, which is so the complete will have all the streams stitched together, cutting out all the stream parts, like these setting up moments. I might keep in the rant for Misao as a bonus, but so for instance, the Witch's House, we didn't do extra mode, and we didn't do the no death run ending extra stuff. So we'll have that as an extra. And then for Mad Father, we'll be doing the extra blood mode, which I've heard is the whole game again, which is ridiculous, but I'll do it. And then the if mode, we'll be doing that. And then for Misao, I'm thinking about including this rant that I had about it in Mad Father, and then also including maybe the boy route changes, and seeing, you know, how everything is different and whatnot. I don't know if there will be anything special for Ib or Yumi Nikki, and I don't know for Crooked Man, but we will see. We will see. Anyways, I am tired. I need to get to bed. Y'all have a wonderful night, for real, or a wonderful day, wonderful morning, wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful one. And if you like the videos, like the streams, all that stuff, please consider please consider subscribe. Just keep me in your noggin. And if you didn't like it, suggest me to someone that might like it. It's a lot of fun doing these. I want to do these more. But yeah, no. Have a good night, guys. Have a good one, guys. Bye.